You are welcome to the 6th episode of our Love series. In this episode, as promised earlier, I will start preparing you and addressing the possible pains you are facing now or may encounter in the choice of your religion and beliefs. And don't forget, the Hear Me Out segment comes on immediately after this segment. I'm Counselor Sandra Akude, and this is Counselling TV, where we prepare, repair, and grow minds and hearts for blissful livelihood. Stay tuned, I'll be right back.
You are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me, yet I did not know.
Hello, good morning. I'm Jason Nasagandi from M Global Philippines. I love Counseling TV. Stay tuned.
You're welcome back. You are still on Counseling TV. There are many religions being practiced ever since the existence of humans. Some religions and religious practices are extinct. Some have been reformed over the years, and others are still existing. For clarifications, let's have a look at the definitions of religion, beliefs, and religious beliefs. Google defines religion as a belief in or worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods. This definition emphasizes that what you believe in and worship is a personal god or gods. Belief is described as an acceptance that something exists or is true, especially one without a proof. It is also trust, faith, and confidence in someone or something. Religious belief refers to the attitude towards mythological, supernatural, or spiritual aspects of a religion. This definition takes religion and belief to the next level. From the definition, attitude towards whoever or whatever you believe or put your trust in defines what your actual religious belief is. That means that your attitude towards your religious beliefs influence your love and commitment to it. Furthermore, since attitude is a frame of mind, it should be noted that whatever frames your mind has the larger part of your heart, and the heart is where love resides. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back. You're welcome back. You are still on Counseling TV. As I said earlier on, there have been many religions and religious practices ever since the existence of humans. Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, traditional religion, Gnosticism, Judaism, and many more are known and are still being practiced. Practitioners, members, and devotees of each religion are committed to it based on their levels of interest, financial gains, family tradition, or love for their religion. The most devoted members or practitioners of any religion are those who love their religions with all their hearts, bodies, and souls. Everything about them reflects their religious beliefs, including what they eat and drink, what they wear, and how they live. In the subsequent episodes, I'll be inviting different religious leaders and devotees to shed light on love is pain in relation to their religions and religious practices. Please don't go away. The Hear Me Out segment is next on Counselling TV.
I'm Akua, a professional marriage, family life, and relationship counselor. I'm a certified panelist and contributor on Counselling TV.
Hi, I'm Akude, a marketing communications practitioner and a certified panelist and contributor on Counselling TV.
I am Reverend John Lawrence Butchery, a member of the Ghana Academy of Christian Counselors, GACC, a certified panelist and a contributor on Counselling TV.
I'm Counselor Sandra Akua Akude, your host on Counselling TV. We are set to teach, listen, and reason with you for a peaceful, blissful living.
Hello, lovely viewers. You're welcome to the Hear Me Out segment on Counselling TV. With us on this segment today is a Reverend Minister of the Gospel, a professional counselor, a member of the Ghana Academy of Christian Counselors, GACC, Reverend John Lawrence Butchery. Reverend, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Viewers, on Hear Me Out today, we have Daniela that wants to be heard out based on what she is facing. Let's all listen to Daniela.
Hello, Counselor Sandra. I have serious issues concerning my relationship. I am a Christian from a Christian family. My fiancé is a Muslim from a Muslim family. We met at the higher institution. He is caring, interesting, and generous. His family have given their approval and have agreed to allow me continue my Christianity even after marriage. However, my parents, who are elders in one of the most popular apostolic churches, have sworn never to allow or bless our proposed union. Please, what can I do? I love him and I'm ready to marry him despite the differences in our religious background. Counselor, please advise me. This is from Daniela, 32 years old, in Koforidua.
Reverend, lovely viewers out there, you've all heard Daniela's question. She wants to know what to do in this current situation because she's had the approval of the husband-to-be's parents despite her religious background. But then she's having difficulties with her parents. What should she do? Reverend, what's your take on this?
Well, I believe that Daniela is really in love.
Yeah,
Because
so much in love.
Because if you see what she's saying or about the guy, he's already telling us that this is a good stuff.
Yeah.
But I believe that when it comes to marriage, there are other people that must be considered.
Yeah.
And one of such people are your parents in the first place.
Yeah.
Of course, they will not choose a man for you, a woman for you. But in this case, it has gone to the extent that it's not about just choosing a man. It has become something like two different religions. And when it comes to religious issue in marriage, there are certain points that when people can even kill their own children because they want to marry from a different religion. According to Daniela, the man parent has approved the marriage, but Daniela's parent has not approved. These issues normally show up in counseling. When it comes to, like I said, religious issues, people stand on their grounds and on their faith. Yeah. I want to believe that Daniela's parents are standing on their ground and on their faith. And if I may quote a scripture in 2 Corinthians 6:14, there's a scripture that says, "I do not be unequally yoked with an unbeliever." That Christians normally believe that if the person is not of the same religious faith, then falls in the category of an unbeliever.
Okay.
Now, it also happened to other religious bodies. If the person also don't believe what you believe, in another term, it will also become an unbeliever.
Okay.
So, for instance, if somebody don't believe in one religion or the other, those religious people will say is an unbeliever.
Definitely.
Definitely. But you know, to speak as a reverend minister, let me tell you something. You know, Christians believe that anybody who does not accept Jesus as the only way to God is an unbeliever.
Okay.
Families don't have problem people getting married. But then when it comes to religion, that is where the trouble comes. So I believe that I should think that because the other religions accepted, their parent must also accept. Now, when people are in love, we don't think that there's the need to separate them. We believe that we are all one people, human beings, we are all one.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to religion, religion divides us. And some people believe that so long as you are from this religion, you don't have to marry from this religion. Now, we must also understand the fact that if Daniela goes ahead to marry, though the family says that she will be able to go to a church, let us not forget that there will be children coming out of that marriage.
Certainly.
Certainly. And then, what is going to be their
Religion.
their faith or their religion?
Okay.
Is Daniela ready to let them go to the father's side?
Okay. Let me not cut in. Viewers, this is the question. Daniela, are you going to permit them to follow their daddy to Islamism, or you're going to follow you to Christianity? What's going to be the state of the children? What religion is going to be their religion? These are some of the issues you should be considering now, although there are approvers. Have you discussed that further?
I want to appeal to you, Daniela, that I think for now you have to sit down and think through. We acknowledge the fact that the guy is generous, the guy is lovely, the guy is caring, but there is future ahead.
Daniela, I would like to understand that this is not an unfamiliar case, but then to handle it on the other side, out of the biblical counseling line, you remember I said in one of my episodes that love is pain. That is the best definition of love. And to every pain, there is a gain. And then to every price, there is a prize. Now, you have two options, or let's say three options here, Daniela, to pick from. You may have to either marry the gentleman and lose your parents, pay your parents as the price for your love, or either stay without marrying the gentleman and paying the price of losing your marriage, or you get to a point where you get a compromise, which is also a different ball game altogether. But not to worry, I may need more details from you to see how best we can resolve this issue, which might take me up to listening to your parents, their concerns, listening to the parents of the guys and their concerns, and trying to see how best we can work it out together. This, Reverend, there's this belief from a lot of young people I've encountered in pre- and post-marital counseling. They believe that if I marry somebody I love so much, despite the religious background, but I'm caring, hardworking, loving, I do all that is expected of me, it's maybe a way of winning the person into my religion. They call it's a way of converting the person to believe what I believe in. Do you agree with that? There's this thing where it's called convert and marry, or marry and convert. It's a way of getting people to believe what you believe.
Very interesting point. You know, very interesting point. You know, normally when young people fall into love, there's nothing probably you say that they will reason with. It's unfortunate sometimes people say love is blind. And,
it was something I treated in one of my episodes.
But that shouldn't be the case. You know, people you cannot change anybody.
Yeah, I agree with you.
These things, maybe out of 1,000 you get one person.
Sure.
Changing. You don't change anybody. God is the one changing. So this idea of, oh, I will change him or believe God will join my religion and those things, I don't think that should be something people should be considering at all.
Okay.
No. No, that's not going to be something that people should be considering. If you say you want to marry, you want to marry, then you're going to marry and make sure you're going to marry a person and the person's religion as well, and their regulation and whatever as well.
Okay.
So,
Reverend, if Daniela were to be here, how would you have counseled a lady who is passionately in love?
yeah, Daniela has some choices to make at this point of time. Here is the case where she's not getting the approval of the parent, and she's also in love. She may decide that I'm of age, this is what I want, and there's nothing anybody can say. Or she may decide and say, I want to consider what my parents is saying because of family issues and all the rest. I think now Daniela must know that she has the ball is in the court.
When we're talking about compatibility in choice of marriage, a religion is one of the most important factors that will be considered. Lovely viewers, you can also post your views and opinions as comments on my page, and then let's see together how we can work this out. Wow, lovely viewers, this all time could permit us on the Hear Me Out segment. Reverend, thanks so very much for coming. I hope to see more of you.
You're welcome. This program is very interesting. I will follow you. Keep it up.
Thanks for the feedbacks, questions and comments. Thanks also for liking and sharing my posts. For advertisements, sponsorships, personal donation, or to participate on this program, please contact me or my producer. Don't hesitate to contact me for any of your counseling services. Stay connected to Counselling TV at Counselling TV. I'm Counselor Sandra Akude, and this is Counselling TV, where we repair